Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Sony A9 at $4,500 US. This camera literally dropped today, and this is one of the best cameras ever made, if not the best on the market today, especially if autofocus is your weapon of choice. And that's because this 24 megapixel full frame mirrorless interchangeable lens beast has 693 points of phase detection on board. 20 frames per second. It is a 24.2 megapixel sensor, so Sony is focusing more on performance and less on megapixel count here. That's not to say there won't be an A9R, who knows. And among other features, we've got silent shooting, 5-axis image stabilization, of course 4K video capture on board, dual SD card slots. You also have an Ethernet port, or as they put it, a LAN terminal, touch screen for touch focus and diving through the menus if you choose to do so, and many other features. Wi-Fi, NFC, an improved OLED EVF with a wider viewing angle, higher resolution. I mean, just everything you could imagine. So let's get this thing out of the box. I did pre-order this a while back, literally on the launch day. Paperwork out of the way, and let's see what's in here. And I am fairly excited about this because this is, yet again, Sony pushing the envelope, and this is the most expensive mirrorless camera they've ever made. They have included a dedicated battery charger, another sign that they are targeting the pros, believe it or not. We've got also yet another mount here. And then I believe we're going to get to the body right now. Now, the body is not that much larger, the magnesium alloy body, than that of the A7R Mark II. And whether or not we'll see an A9R is a very good question. We got a strap, and I think that's pretty much it. We should have, I haven't seen the battery. I'm going to shell this whole thing. Looks like it's under here. Let's see. We've got our power cable for the actual battery charger. Yet to see the battery, though. It's got to be in here, hiding somewhere. There it is. Do not want to destroy the packaging, but they did bury it pretty well. So here we go. We've got the battery charger. This is the, if you're going to charge, well, no, that is for the actual standalone, but here is the new battery type. That's another thing. We actually now have a new battery. You may be able to notice right off the top, it is larger. It's now the Z series, and it is rated a little bit better. Of course, you can get a vertical grip with this and boost your shooting time, both stills, mixed use, and video up with that. And then they include a micro USB transfer cable. So that's everything. Let's get a look at the camera, what you really have been waiting for, and here it is. Now, those of you that follow my channel know that all my gear was destroyed back in October by Hurricane Matthew, along with my home. So I've been waiting for a new camera. Yes, I did go out and repurchase the A7R Mark II because there's nothing really else like it on the market. In terms of body style, this thing looks and feels a lot like the A7R Mark II, a little beefier. We do have the touch screen now. Just a quick look at the buttons here on the back. Your jog dial, function button, playback button, trash. Video record button has been relocated. Big fan of that. And again, sports shooters, between the autofocus speed and the number of phase detection points, I don't see how you're going to really be disappointed. We also have some dial relocation here. You've got a dial on the left and a dial on the right. Now, the A7R only had that right dial. Hot shoe mount up at the top for accessories. This orientation, all the same as the A7R Mark II, but this is where things have really changed on the left-hand side. In terms of weather sealing, you've got it. On the left-hand side of the body, we have the LAN and information port right there, terminal. So that's good for pros that want to be able to connect this bad boy. And then if I can get my nail into these rubber slots, we've got microphone in and out. And then underneath that, we have our micro USB HDMI combo, and you do get clean HDMI out of this as expected. Now, I have seen some users upset that S-Log, video features that were on less expensive cameras haven't been incorporated here, and I'm not sure exactly what Sony's doing with that. Hopefully that is something that they address, because there's no question on a $4,500 pro-grade camera like this, we should have the same functionality we have on point-and-shoot cameras like the RX100 Mark V. No question about that. Your NFC contact point, battery compartment right here at the bottom, considerably larger than the old W series. And then we've also got the dual card slot bay right there. So really, this is all about pros having everything that they've asked for. Basically every complaint has been addressed. Every desire has been addressed, and not only did they give you a touchscreen, but they also gave you far more flexibility in the manual analog button world as well. And just to give you an idea, side by side with the A7R Mark II, there you have it, just so you can see the bodies right next to each other. I know this isn't the best shot, but I'll be doing an update very soon, and you can quickly see the difference. Much thicker on the left, and again, a lot more going on. In terms of what performance will be like, I'm very interested to test these out side by side and see what still in video capability is like. But we know this is going to be all about utilizing that extra autofocus speed, all of those phase detection points, the high frequency recording that it has for slow motion capability. It really is the embodiment of all of Sony's latest and greatest digital imaging tech. And at $4,500, it better be. So I will be testing it, of course, giving you feedback. Definitely excited to finally have it in my hands. I also have the FE 100 to 400 lens on order to pair with this, because after all, that is a perfect complement to a beast like this. And in, hopefully very soon or short period of time, I'll be giving you my first update on my experience with the brand new Sony A9. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.